What is up? Welcome back to the PO Garage. Today, or tonight, excuse me, we are starting on replacing the heater core for a 1995 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Now, I know some of it's already taken apart, but let me show you what I've done so far. Okay, so first I started with taking off my bottom half. The reason why I did that was because it was already broken a bunch of screw places, excuse me. It had two screws holding it on and a zip tie over here. Okay, so you're gonna have to remove your bottom piece, obviously your console. My console was already ripped out because I'm dealing with a severe tunnel heat issue. I have no idea what's going on there, but remove your console, remove your bottom dash piece. After you remove your bottom dash piece, you want to remove this deal. There's two screws holding it on, okay? Going upwards above your speedometer. No big deal. You have to take off this piece that sits above your steering wheel. It just pops off pretty much. This piece. There's two, three, four or five bolts, whatever, holding it on right here. I used a pry bar nicely to just go like this and pop it up after I removed those screws. Once you remove those screws, you need to remove these screws. There's actually 6 of them, but 2 of my brackets are broken off, and those are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it just goes down. There's 6 of them total. Okay, so now as you can see, it's all loose. Okay, so there's 2 on each side, or excuse me, there's 1 on each side. 1, and then you'll see the other guy over there. But anyway, don't look at this clusterfuck. I didn't do it, okay? Pardon my language. I got this Jeep for $1,000. There's a reason why. Okay, I loosened up these. The dash is loose, but unfortunately, it looks like we need to drop the steering column. This steering column is actually probably the only good solid thing in this Jeep. But we're going to loosen it up by removing that nut and that nut. You might have to pop your bottom off. I'm sure probably some guy tried to steal this in the past, and luckily this bottom piece of the steering column was already removed. But anyway, here we go. Basically, it's simple. You drop down your steering column. It's 2 10mm nuts. I don't know if it's the same for your Jeep, but that's what it was with mine. The steering column drops down. I didn't have to unplug anything over there. On this side, see how the hook is? This was the other hook I was talking about from last night. But anyway, yeah, I have this guy going right here, and this guy going down to here. No idea what these are called, or I just mark them and I know, okay, those gotta go back together. I'll probably end up taking this one, removing the radio antenna, taking apart this guy, but for right now we're going to pop the hood and see what's underneath there. Alright, right here I'm going to disconnect my AC lines. My hoses were obviously looped. It's like this one. I got the Jeep. I verified my heater core was bad by putting a hose up there, and it drained all over my floorboard. So basically what we gotta do is I'm gonna remove this guy and try and find the nut down there. There's actually 5 nuts you need to remove. There's 1 right here, 2, 3 down here, and I think there's 1 or 2 underneath this. So I'm going to take this off and then I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So we're just going to disconnect these 2 clips. hose. No one's ever told you, and you were like younger or looking at buying a house, don't buy a house on a main street. It sucks. I mean, I got it right before all the prices skyrocketed, but still sucks. Alright, now that's completely removed. 2 hoses, 2 connections. So with my washer fluid reservoir removed, you can easily now see the 5 bolts holding on the plastic container, basically, that's holding my heater core and my AC evaporator. There's 1 down there, 2, 3, 4, and then this top one up here, 5. I got the first one, you can see right up above where my 7/16 wrench is. I got it off no problem, but my second one, the screw is stripped. So I didn't really want to cut it off just yet, so I grabbed a pair of skinny needle nose vice grips. And if you look close, the end of the bolt is smooth. The end of the screws are smooth. So that's why I clamped it on down here. And now it's allowing me to remove it. Probably help if I removed this guy, but right now we're going to make it difficult for us because we enjoy challenges. Please note that yes, it is safest to take your Jeep to a shop, get it reclaimed or evacuated. We actually have some progress. So down here, that was so stripped out that apparently this screws into a nut in this plastic box somewhere. So we'll dig more into that. I got the AC lines disconnected on these 2 vent tubes. I don't know where this one goes, but the other one I had it marked out. Those will get pulled through the firewall. Come over here, disconnected this. The yellow and black were never hooked up. I don't know why. The green one and the antenna, to pull out the antenna, it just slides apart. It's the easiest one, but now we shake it, and so we're going to start seeing how this thing comes out. What's right here? That piece goes down and around. Oh, that's part of that. Okay, whatever. So that needs to stay. See, alright, so this piece, this is a vacuum hose of some sort. This vacuum hose comes off. We'll just undo this right here and leave that guy alone. And here we go. All right, let's see here. Oh boy, here it goes. Come on, you piece of shit. All right. I don't know if you guys can see this, but whoop, gotta get that cable out. Okay, now here's the vent tubes. Somebody like taped them. What jackasses. Anyway, maybe it comes like that from the factory. Alright, so looks like they have these little clips on them, and what we're gonna do here is pry those off. Here, let me grab the camera. Yeah. Alright, got it out, right? It's loose. She's coming free. But real quick, I just wanted to point out that these clips, we're gonna have to pop out. Here's those vent tubes we were just looking at. So we're gonna have to figure out, oh, there's a little clip right there. So let's see if those will pry out. Probably shouldn't use this guy. Where's the flathead? Yeah, we'll bring in Big Bertha. Why? Because what? Why not? It's kind of difficult to do one hand. You get the gist. We're gonna have to pry these out. It looks like 1, 2, 3. This one came out already. 4 deals pried out, and then yeah, this thing is 1000% loose, so it should just slide on out. Let me go put the camera back. So I don't know, hopefully you guys can see that. They just pop off. Obviously don't stab your wire when you do this. Shit, that one snapped. Oh no, no, she snapped. She a goner. Goner. What do you expect for 1995 shitbox edition? You know, it makes sense why the shops quote like 1,000 or whatever to redo a heater core. The labor is kind of annoying, but it's alright. Makes it more fun. Alright, so the wiring is removed. Let's see. Hopefully. Are you shitting me? There's still one more on that backside? You gotta be kidding me. Look, man. Should just list this Jeep for sale as is right now. 10 grand, I know I got. Fucking thing's a junker. Alright, so check it out. We're learning together here. So, I'm trying to pull the box out, right? There's a wire right down there. It's all taped right now. It's playing tug of war with me. So we're gonna go check it out. So this piece is what's holding me up. Ha! There we go, it just slides out. See that? Now it's just a matter of working its way out of the Jeep. I gotta obviously disconnect those. So that cable attaches right here. I just learned that you really just pull it out and it snaps in, snaps out. I'll take a screwdriver, push this clip in, that whole cable will be free. Quick question. Does anyone ever think about selling their Jeep when they're working on it? So that's how I feel every freaking time. There we go. So basically, there's two clips. Start on the back side first, And then the front side, push from the bottom, it pulls out. All right. Oh shit. I'm just going to label it BRN for brown. So, ta-da! She comes out. Oh, that's a good feeling. That is how you remove that piece of shit from out of there. Wow. Ha! So much room for activities. These screws for me are 7mm or 9/32. They both have the same amount of play. So we're gonna go around and unscrew all of them. Take this foam off. There we go. It's probably, there might be an easier way to get this piece off, but that's how we got it off. This one's bolted on right down there. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. And then this heater core slides right on out. Alright, well, I removed the AC evaporator, and this guy I was trying to pull out nicely, believe it or not. I really was. And it obviously broke, and here we are. This guy needs to come out. It was jammed into the back of the AC evaporator, and the new one, you know, has no hole for probe or anything, so hopefully it works out. All right, here we go. We threw them in, bolted back the heater core, and threw in the AC evaporator core. It's pretty simple. They come out, undo a couple screws, put it back in. So I would say replace both of them if you're doing one or the other. All right, she is back in. No lines got pinched, nothing. Got the vent hoses, suction hoses ran, no problems. Got some slack. You just gotta jiggle it back in there, to be honest, and you know, make sure when you're putting it back in, make sure you don't damage your heater core and evap core lines, obviously, and don't lose these two suction lines, right? Your blower motor wires, got all the studs lined up, but yeah, it's fully secure. And now all I gotta do is put this stuff back on there, which I'm not going to record because it's exactly how you took it off, just reverse. Thank you guys for watching the PO Garage. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe. We got some cool stuff coming. I know it's been a couple months since I posted. I'm sorry about that. Life's been busy, work's been busy, but those are lame excuses, and you guys know what excuses are. They're like, what?